So everyone, I told you about my Dr. Oz video I was going to be coming out with about the book I'm reading. I told you in the coming soon, P90X coming soon video of all the videos I was going to be doing to help you with motivation, help you with your nutrition, things like that, give you some helpful tips to keep you going strong. I have the Dr. Oz book I've been reading like I told you guys I was going to do. And I just want to go over a few things that, tips and things that it says. I was just wondering if you guys, so you don't have to get the book, do you want me to read chapter after chapter and put it in a video? That way you can get an idea of the whole aspect without even reading the book. Is that something you guys would like? If so, put it down in the comments. Let me know if you'd like for me to make chapter videos. Or if you just want me to give you the tips, however you guys want me to do it, leave it down in the comments. Let me know what you prefer. So that way we can get it for everybody the hands-on way that they can learn the best. So let's get on with the video. The book I'm reading is Dr. Oz, You on a Diet, the Owner's Manual for Waste Management. And the contents in the book is you have the introduction, basically what it's about. You have the ideal body, how you're supposed to look, what's your ideal measurements, basically get an idea what your factory settings are. Part 2 is the biology of fat. Chapter 2 is can't get no satisfaction, the science of appetite. Eater's Digest in Chapter 3, how food travels through your body. Chapter 4 is the gut check, the dangerous battles of inflammation in your belly, all the belly fat, things like that. Chapter 5 is taking a fat chance, how fat ruins your health. And Chapter 6, metabolic motors, your body's hormonal fat burners. Chapter 7, make the move, how you can burn fat faster. Chapter 8, the chemistry of emotions, the connections between feelings and food. So people that eat for happiness, sadness, celebrations, whatever the case may be, this will help you out a lot too. Shame on who? The psychology of the failed diet, which so many people go on over and over and over and fail and gain all their weight back. Basically like a yo-yo diet. Chapter 10, make a U-turn. How to change what you thought you knew about dieting and change your life for good. That's what I was talking about in one of my videos. You got to make it a lifestyle, not a diet. Because if you want temporary results, then you can do a diet. But if you want permanent lifestyle changed goals, then you have to make it a lifestyle instead of a diet. The U activity plan, physical strategies for waste management. The U diet, the waste management eating plan, so they give you an idea of what to eat too. Oh, and I have some recipes coming for you guys. I told you I was going to do a video on some recipes. I went and got a book of 400 calorie meals. I didn't say that right. There's about 30 or 40 recipes that are each 400 calories a piece or under. That way you can work on your calories and help reduce the amount of intake of food you're doing. So just let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to read this chapter by chapter to you, basically give you an overview of what each chapter is about. That way you don't even have to buy the book. I'll help you out that way, and it's a lot easier. A lot of people would rather someone tell them than having to read it in a book. So I'm putting in the work for you guys. Alright, let's start with a few things. I have read through chapter 1. I haven't got to chapter 2 yet, so that's why I said let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do like chapter 1, chapter 2, Dr. Oz book, You on a Diet, chapter 3. You know, let me know what you guys want so I can fix it up for you. Alright, basically I've just highlighted a few things. A lot of it I've already said in most of my videos, and I'm following by it as well. But I want to give you guys a heads up of what this book's about and why it's so important to know these things. So, down here I was reading about how the body works and everything. As a species, we were programmed to gain and preserve the right amount of weight. That's simply what our bodies are designed to do. And they tell more about that in chapter 1, so we'll get to that part. The trick is to figure out what your factory settings are, and that's what I was telling you guys earlier. You got to figure out what's right for you, because everybody's different. Everybody's not the same. So this book actually helps you, and if you guys want me to do the chapters every video, I'll also include that as well. Give you the most information in one video. Somehow, though, when it comes to weight control, you believe that you're solely responsible for dropping your excess pounds and changing your habits. To make it worse, when you're gaining weight, even the fans are chipping in on you. Basically, people are coming around you having snacks and drinks and sugars and cookies and things that you would rather have that you gain most of your weight off of. Well, that's basically what it's talking about in this chapter. Is it kind of gets harder for you because everybody around you is just doing the things that you're trying to fight. But that's where I told you about. A lot of my videos I've said this. It's a mind control thing. This you have to get in your mind. You have to coach yourself to just become numb to it. Just forget it. Just say, I'm not going to do it. Your willpower has to be stronger than your temptation to want something. It has to be able to achieve that goal. If you say, oh, I can't do this, oh, I'm giving up, don't do that. Everybody, if they put their mind to it, can achieve every single one of their goals they have in their heart. Everyone can. So don't just put that on the back burner. Everybody has the willpower to do it. It's whether you actually put the work in to do it. So, yeah, I wanted to read you this little passage here. To make it worse, when you're gaining weight, even the fans are chipping in on your side. The world around us wants to gain weight in the form of big portions, like buffets and larger portions than you should be having, drive-thrus, family dinners that could feed a small city. Then you're trying to lose weight, and everyone's against you. They bring junk food and pork, and, while you're sitting there chewing on a cauliflower, everybody else around you is chewing on something that is just, oh, so good to us, but so bad for us. So that's where the mind control comes in. You have to keep yourself strong through that. Let's see here. Okay, one of the major differences that's changed over times, why people gain so much weight and how back then it wasn't an issue, it's not how they thought of things. They just ate to survive. Now we eat for celebrations, happiness, sadness, any type of emotion. We're always celebrating with food. On Valentine's, you give people chocolates and things like that, and we don't even second guess it. So listen to this. Our ancestors survived by gaining and storing weight to survive periodic famines. That has left our bodies prone to storing fat and gaining weight for the energy later. Tendencies that willpower alone can rarely overcome. That's what I was just telling you. People just think they don't have the willpower to overcome those feelings, those emotions, but you can control how you feel. You just have to become numb to those things. And it's not something that happens overnight. You have to really work on it and really want to achieve that goal. Okay, so let's take a look at our bodies in the early man and the early woman back in the day. They looked like stereotypical superheroes, strong, lean, muscular, able to jump, snorting mammals in a single bound. As we evolved, we created systems and behaviors to survive when droughts and poor eyesight made picking and hunting less successful. We learned to thrive when we learned to eat. In the early times, our diets consisted of fruits, nuts, vegetables, tubers, and wild meat, food that were, for the most part, low in calories. So, that's not to say that their ancestors didn't enjoy their food. They consumed their sugars through fruit and even splurged when they came across a cinnamon or a honeycomb. So back in the day they did it too, but it was just not calories and stuff to make it cheaper, like refined sugars and corn syrup and enriched flour, and everything wasn't preserved. It was all real fresh. They had to go out and catch their food and things like that. So now as the times evolved, it's been easier just to drive up to a window and pay $1 to get you a big old cheeseburger. And that's the difference between nowadays and times and back then, why so many people are overweight. And it's because what you're putting in your body. All that crap, you just need to get rid of all that American food, all that other crap, and just say you're going to stick with the lifestyle of a healthy human being. I'm going to give you the tips of all the healthy recipes and things that you can put together for your family. I'm going to do some research on a Mediterranean diet, which is supposed to be really, really clean, really good for your body. So that's basically the highlights of Chapter 1 in You on a Diet, the Owner's Manual for Waste Management. This is going to be Chapter 1. I'm going to label this video as Chapter 1. So in case you guys want me to start making videos to basically just read over, scan over the main important details, then just let me know down in the comments and I'll help you out with that.